Good afternoon and welcome to Citi Field, where today the New York Mets retire Darryl Strawberry's number 18. We ask that you please direct your attention to the field and welcome our Master of Ceremonies, a member of the Mets Hall of Fame and the voice of the Mets on WCBS 880, Howie Rose.
Thank you. And how about this weather, huh? What a perfect metaphor for the journey that we celebrate today. The sun shines brightly on you this afternoon, Darryl Strawberry. It really is a special day. It's another well-deserved and long overdue celebration for one of the most talented players to ever wear the Mets uniform. A player who struck fear in the hearts of pitchers everywhere when his 6-foot, 6-inch frame stepped into a batter's box. That was Darryl Strawberry. Now joining us on the field for today's ceremony, please welcome the owners of your New York Mets, Alex and Steve Cohen. And Mets manager Carlos Mendoza. We continue by welcoming Darryl Strawberry's loved ones, as well as his teammates and friends. Please welcome right now his children, Evan, Austin, Omar, Jewel, Jade, Jordan, Alice, Diamond, DJ, and Darryl's wife, Tracy. Now, teammates and friends from Darryl's career. Darryl calls him his best friend. They go back to childhood. Eric Davis. 1986 world champion Sid Fernandez. Former Mets captain John Franco. Former teammate and current Mets bench coach John Gibbons. Fellow number retiree, the Dr. Dwight Gooden. Fellow Mets 30-30 man, Mets Hall of Famer, Howard Johnson. 1986 world champions, Barry Lyons. Kevin Mitchell. Jesse Orozco. Rafael Santana. Mets Hall of Famer, Mookie Wilson. The wife of the late Gary Carter, Sandy Carter. Fellow number retiree, Keith Hernandez. And Mets Hall of Famer, Ron Darling. And now, the man we're all here to celebrate. Back in 1980, the Mets had the first overall pick in baseball's annual draft. It was widely accepted that Darryl Strawberry, a high school senior from Los Angeles, was the best available player in the nation. And from the moment the Mets selected him, the anticipation was underway. For 3 years, as he worked his way through the minor leagues, the Mets and their fans waited, I think rather impatiently, for his arrival. And once he reached the big leagues, he became one of the biggest draws in all of baseball. He was the National League's Rookie of the Year in 1983, and from that point on, every plate appearance was a must-see event. There haven't been many players in the history of this game who were so electrifying that you would stop what you were doing when that player stepped into the batter's box. But Darryl was one of them. He commanded your undivided attention. And once again, today, he has ours. He helped the Mets win the 1986 World Series and remains the franchise's all-time leader with 252 home runs. And that rare combination of power and speed was truly a sight to behold. We cherish those special memories. Darryl was as good as it gets on the diamond, but the off-field work that he's done throughout his life is equally important and impressive. We are so thrilled to honor him today, and most of all, we are so very thankful that he is in good health and can continue to travel the country to enrich the lives of those in need. He might have played for a few other teams along the way, but today we make it official. Darryl Strawberry is eternally a New York Met. Fans, we ask right now that you please turn your attention to Citi Vision for a very special video tribute.
It's a great honor to be here, and I feel that it's going to be a great honor for me to play here in New York, and I look forward to doing some great things in New York for the Mets in the nearest future.
Darryl Strawberry with a towering home run. Looked like a jet taking off. Oh.
It was at this home plate where Shea Stadium once stood.
And Strawberry has his first Major League base hit.
Here that a remarkable tale unfolded.
Darryl Strawberry.
A seed that was planted in Crenshaw, but started to fully bloom in the Big Apple.
Darryl Strawberry's first Major League home run.
This is a majestic story
Rookie of the Year.
that grew amidst the towering skyscrapers and in between the cracks of the concrete.
It is gone goodbye.
And what was born
Number 18.
was the sweetest of swings.
How sweet it is.
So vibrant. So flawless.
Oh, baby.
A one-of-a-kind that burst onto the scene and shook this hallowed ground.
High off the scoreboard. Strawberry has done it again.
Many people feel that our first guest is simply the best player in the game of baseball, Darryl Strawberry.
What we witnessed was real. The superior strength of the one we called the Strawberry.
Can't believe it. That ball hit the top of the stadium.
There sometimes is a rare cream of the crop, one that we marvel at. And if you listen close enough, you might just hear the roar of that October night. Number 18 would put this place into a frenzy. You still feel it.
Pandemonium at Shea.
That's why this will forever be our Strawberry Fields.
We're very proud of you fans for the support, and we love you.
Fans, please welcome the man we honor this afternoon, now and forever, number 18, Darryl Strawberry. It's amazing, isn't it? All these years later, this band of brothers remains as close as ever. It's wonderful. Now today, Darryl Strawberry is cemented in the history of this franchise forever, joining an exclusive group of Mets excellence. He joins number 37, Casey Stengel. Number 14, Gil Hodges. Number 41, Tom Seaver. Number 31, Mike Piazza. Number 36, Jerry Koosman. Number 17, Keith Hernandez. Number 24, Willie Mays. Number 16, Dwight Gooden. Bob Murphy. Ralph Kiner. Bill Shea. And across all of Major League Baseball, number 42, Jackie Robinson. These are the legends that Darryl Strawberry joins this afternoon. Now, Darryl, in honor of your special day, the New York Mets would like to present you with gifts to commemorate this monumental occasion. A framed jersey with your soon-to-be retired number 18, and framed artwork commemorating the legendary 525-foot home run you hit off the Kevlar roof in Montreal's Olympic Stadium. Welcome home, Darryl. Citi Field is all yours.
Yeah. Nothing like being home. Thank you. First, I'd like to give honor to God. I'd like to thank him for his grace, his mercy, and his love for my life. Today, I come back to say thank you to a lot of people. First, Steve and Alex, thank you. Thank you for what you have done on this very special day. Remembering the players of the history of this organization. Myself today, I celebrate you, your team, and the fans. I also like to say thank you to Fred Wilpon, Nelson Doubleday, Frank Cashin. Had it not been for them making a decision to draft me, I would have never been the first pick in the draft in 1980. I'm truly grateful being selected number 1 in that draft in 1980 by the New York Mets. When they came and got me out of class and they said, "You've been drafted by the New York Mets," Number one, I said, where the heck is New York at? Little did I know that I would come to the greatest place to play baseball. Little did I know I would play in front of the greatest fans forever. There was nothing like playing in Queens. There was nothing like playing at Shea Stadium. The memories I hold will be forever. I will always cherish them. I'd like to say thank you to the scouts that drafted me. Roger and Harry Minor out of Southern California. But my greatest thank you is to you all, the fans. I would have never became the player I became had it not been for you guys pushing me. You pushed me into my destiny to be great. You challenged me, and I loved it. The curtain calls, the boos, and all of it came together to make me the best player that I ever was playing here in Queens for those 8 seasons. Thank you. And one thing I want to say to you fans, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I'm so sorry for ever leaving you guys. I'm truly deeply sorry that I ever left you guys. I've never played baseball in front of fans greater than you guys. You made Queens and Shea Stadium home. There was nothing greater than playing in front of you guys all those great years. Now I want to thank a few people that helped me get to where I needed to get. Chuck Hiller, my rookie ball coach. Gene Dusan, my A-ball coach, and my AA coach. Davey Johnson. Jim Fry. Had it not been for Jim Fry my rookie season, when I was supposed to be at the ballpark early, at 1 o'clock, and I didn't show up till 3 o'clock, he got in my face and said, I'm never going to wait for you again, kid. If you want to be great at this game, you want to be a great player, you'll be at this ballpark early every day. From that day forward, I was at the ballpark early every day, and I would go on to win Rookie of the Year before him. Thank you, Jim. Thank you to Bill Robinson, another great coach. Bobby Valentine, another great coach for me. Buddy Harrelson, another great coach for me. My teammates over the year. I would have never been a great player if it wasn't for the teams I played on. It takes players to make you better. And all the guys I played with inspired me to be better. I want to say thank you to Gary Carter. Mookie Wilson. Mookie Wilson and Gary Carter stands out more than anything to me not because of them being a great baseball player, and I've said it many times, it's about the man, Gary Carter and Mookie Wilson, was in front of me. Today, I get to live that life today because I saw it through those two guys. And I'm forever grateful for who they are. And now, I'd like to say thank you to Keith Hernandez. Had it not been for Keith, I wouldn't have never been the player that I turned out to be. He taught me so much about the game. He's the greatest player that I've ever played with, most intense player I have ever played with, the greatest knowledge of a player I ever played with, helped drive me to be successful. He taught me how to hit left-hand pitching. And I remember when I learned from him, I ended up hitting 20 home runs in the season off of left-handers because of Keith. A lot of times, guys don't like to take credit for what they do, but they're great examples for you. Thank you, Ron Darling. For being such a great teammate, being well-educated, Yale University, smarter than everybody else in the clubhouse. Thank you to all the guys that are here today. The 86 Mets, John Franco, John Gibbons, Doc Gooden, Hojo, me and Hojo 30-30 together, the only 30-30 together ever in the history of baseball. Barry Lyons, Kevin Mitchell. Thank you for making the trip. Jesse Orozco, Rafael Santana. I want to say thank you to all my amazing friends, pastor friends who are here today. There are too many of you to mention each one of you, but you are a blessing in my life, and I thank you for that. I'd like to say thank you to my mother. Mom, I love you. Thank you for always praying for me. Thank you for always caring for me when I couldn't care for myself. You was always there in the middle, interceding for me, and I'm forever grateful, Mom. I will see you one day again. Thank you to my brothers, Michael and Ronnie, my sister, Regina and Michelle, my godparents, Maud and Papa Leonard, my father-in-law and my mother-in-law, Jerry and Peggy, who's from St. Louis. Their wonderful daughters from St. Louis. And she told her parents, I'm coming home from Florida. And she said, I'm bringing Daryl Strawberry with me. Her father said he played for the Mets. And then he dropped the phone. But had it not been for them accepting me in their life and their family, I wouldn't be standing here today. My life has been transformed because of my wife. I am so grateful and thankful that the Lord has given me a wife that pays more attention to me than I pay to myself. Because of her love, I ended up in the emergency room 3 months ago, almost losing my life. I had a massive heart attack. I was at 40%, and had it not been for my wife getting me in, I might not be here today. Thank you to my beautiful children, DJ Diamond, Jordan, Jade, Drew, Alice, Omar, Austin, Evan. And the greatest gift I've ever received was accepting the Lord in my life. Not just becoming a baseball player, but becoming a man. Sandy Carter, your husband, Gary Carter, and Mookie Wilson was a great example that I've ever seen as a man. And I thank God for them and what they meant to me and what they meant to the city of New York. But most of all, to you fans and to the players of the day, embrace this. It goes fast. These are the greatest fans you will ever play in front of. They will stand on their feet for you and cheer you on. They will let you know when you suck. Don't worry about it, guys. It's part of it. But push through, because you guys have it. You have the talent. Believe in each other. Care for each other. Trick each other out. And I just want to say to Steve and Alex, for this organization, David Stern, the best is yet to come for you guys. Just know that. It's a process, but the best will come. Because you guys have the right heart for it to make these fans great again. Because they are faithful, and I experienced it more than you could ever imagine. And I'm forever grateful for this day. I celebrate you guys. I will never forget you guys. You guys will always be in my thoughts and my prayers. And I love you guys, and God bless you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Is this my water or yours? I'm taking your water. Doesn't matter now. Give me a water. Cold water.
Well, Daryl, from draft day in 1980 to this moment, please, everyone, direct your attention to the retired numbers in left field, where Daryl's number 18 is unveiled.